Oligarchs, internet entrepreneurs, new money billionaires are springing up faster than ever before. And with new money come brash new attitudes.
Wealth now doesn't mean 40, 50, 60 million. It means in the billions.
Generation hyper-rich has arrived.
It's kind of blingy and more out there than it used to be. It's like, you've got a 300-foot yacht, oh, but he's got a 500-foot yacht. Now you've got status anxiety.
You have the old money versus the new money. The individuals spending here, there and everywhere on everything bling and everything showy. Billionaires are the new celebrity.
And just like celebrities, many new money billionaires are not afraid to be seen to be extravagant, and they want grand, iconic toys that scream, "Check me out."
It seems they've checked a box which says yacht or plane or stud farm or mini stately home.
If they have no background of being rich or not the etiquette or the finesse, I think it can become very, very stressful.
Well, there is a disorder now that they've coined, is called acquired situational narcissism. Middle-class people, just like you and me, who become billionaires overnight. They're becoming, obscenely vain and drunk on their own self-importance.
They want to show that they belong. So that's when people start competing amongst, who's got their children at the best schools, who's got the more expensive handbags, who's got the prettier wife, who's got the better-looking children, which is an awful thing to say.
And who, of course, has got the most outrageous gin palace on the Med. This is the world of billionaire toys.
Are the super rich happier? Probably happier than the super poor. I mean, we can safely say that. But we have to ask why the accumulation of wealth is the main driver in their life.
Sinatra. It was an unbelievable opportunity. And when you talk to somebody like that, it gives a feeling of really accomplishing, and you're really proud of what you're doing.
And when somebody feels good about spending their money, there is no limit to what they'll spend.
This is the first day of the birthday week. First day of the birthday week.
Are we going to celebrate all week?
As a jet salesman to the super rich, New Yorker Steve Varsano lives the lifestyle of his customers.
I love my life. I have the most fantastic life. I have, the best girlfriend. I have the best friends. I work in a fantastic environment.
After all, if you can't be them, join them.
Dress Saint-Tropez normal.
Unfortunately.
Slutty chic.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I have to fly back to London.
Oh.
The running costs to fund your own yacht, they really do cost astronomical amounts of money.
Running costs are the old hidden nemesis of every boat owner.
There's an old adage that, you should rent anything that flies, floats and fornicates.
It costs a fornicating amount of money just to keep your tub in the water, and then you've got to fill her
Between
up.
supercar owners, there's a lot of competition, so it's always a case of who can get their car featured on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube more, and how many hits they can get.
So you'd literally get girls coming up to the car and being like, hey, like, what are you doing, kind of thing.
I've seen one red Lamborghini have a number written on in lipstick on the windscreen.
I'm friends with a few of the supercar owners, and they do appreciate kind of the attention they get from girls.
Very aggressive, so I like showing it around.
We have Maseratis, we have McLarens, we have a Camaro, we have a GTR. We can show off as much as we like, create some noise.
In my experience, the more money people have, the more problems they have. Especially if you've come across a lot of money very quickly. Who am I now?
People get trapped by the trappings of their wealth, boats and their planes that all have to be taken care of, and it isn't freedom at all.
I think the very, very rich have always had something to prove. The thing that's pushing them forward is probably insecurity, making up for something their dad once said to them, some need to fulfill some desire to prove something to the world. So are they happy? No. And that's what drives them on.
If you're flying in a private jet, that sets the scene. It's an unspoken sentence. But I'm for real. I've got money. I can get the deal done.
When somebody feels good about spending their money, there is no limit to what you'll spend.
It's very, very addictive. So once you start flying private, you will never stop.
Monaco in July is a mecca for mega yachts, and it's a chance for their owners to measure up against their fellow billionaires. Floating villas, mobile palaces, or ego-boosting phallic symbols, they all shout, "That's right, I rule."
10 years ago, we had the haves and the have-yachts. But now we have the haves and the have-giga yachts. And we have the rich, the super rich, and the ultra rich.
To join this ultra-exclusive club, you'd better have plenty of the folding stuff.
To be able to purchase a yacht, you've got to have at least between 30 and 60 million pounds. So that's your first cost, which is obviously enormous. And then you're more than likely, if you're that type of person who can afford to buy a yacht, you'll want it refurbished as well. So that's looking at least another probably 4 or 5 million pounds, if not a lot more than that.